unable to let you know the name of our agency and the other agency who has it. I mean, this is just like basically trust-based, you know, like I met like people today as well. Like,
hello friends. Are you like me? Were you just here lounging in your villa, or maybe you were exploring a beautiful waterfall, going to the beach at sunset, or hiking a volcano, only to receive some very stressful news from the internet? Yes, it would appear that the party is over. After a lovely, lovely stay here in Bali, Indonesia, where the government provided us all with free emergency visa extensions, now it's time for things to get back to normal. What do you do though if you're like me on a free visa extension here in Bali and you'd like to stay a bit longer? What can we do? Since we can't easily leave and go to a different country and return to Bali, and going back to our home countries would be... what exactly do you do? It's left thousands of us a bit stressed out. In this video today, I'm going to share with you 3 different ways that you can stay right here in Bali extending your visa. If you're new around here, my name is Tim. I live in New York, but got stuck here in Bali like most of you who are probably watching this. I normally make travel YouTube videos, and for the past 6 months or so, I've been living right here in Canggu. There's so many different rumors, there's so many different Facebook groups, there's so many different WhatsApp groups, all kinds of things just circulating the internet. Today, I can't give you exact answers since I am not the government, I'm not immigration by any means, but I can tell you my experience and what 3 ways I've found to give you 3 solid options, as solid as really you can be in this situation at least, to stay right here in Bali, Indonesia. Here in Bali, in immigration, there are quite a few visa agents. And these are people who will help you typically just extend your visa or get you a longer visa when you're here for an extended period of time. I've personally never used the visa agents before because I've only ever visited Bali for less than 30 days at a time. So when I enter Bali, I just take the free visa exemption that essentially lets you just come in with many different passports around the world without any trouble. You're just a tourist, you're not making any money, you're not doing anything but hanging out and just chilling. So what do you do if you have this free visa which cannot be extended? Well, there's been some updates. First, what appears to be a pretty definitive update around July 22nd outlining ways that the free visa, as well as many other types of visas, can be extended. So that's really good news. What they didn't outline is how or for how much and by when. These are the 3 things that remain a mystery. So here are 3 ways that I've experimented with, and this is just my personal experience. I'm just sharing with you what I did and what I'm in the process of still doing. What I think makes sense for me may not make sense for you. This video was filmed on the 28th of July and a few days before that, and the information seems to be changing daily, so it may not age well. So let's make sure to leave the latest information down in the comments below so we know what's working, what makes sense, and just try and help each other out during this time.
basically it's connection. Indonesia is about connection. That's how they want to keep it that way, immigration. Because this is not like I know someone who knows someone, but we are directly linked with top-ranked people in immigration in Jakarta and in Bali. 100% confirmation on approval.
The first way to stay here in Bali is there are a few agents, a handful of visa agents, who have special access to the immigration head offices in Jakarta. And as a result of the special access, typically within 3 to 7 days from when you apply, you can get your free visa converted into what's called a social visa. A social visa lets you stay in Bali for up to 6 months. You do still have to go through extensions through that 6 months, but you don't have to leave for the next 6 months if you had a social visa. And that sounds like what most people would ideally do if they know that they were going to be here or wanted to stay here for a longer period of time legally within Bali. The thing about these agents who have special friends is it can be a bit expensive. I wasn't really sure. So the other day, there's a particular agent, let's just call this agent Batman, and Batman keeps kind of popping up in all the different Facebook groups and different posts saying, hey, I have a solution, just message me. So I decided to message Batman, which will keep completely anonymous just because, well, you'll see. What's the name? I don't even know the name of your agency. What's the name of your agency?
Okay, I am unable to let you know the name of our agency and the other agency who has it. I mean, this is just like basically trust-based, you know, like I met like people today as well. Like, how many of you have Amino?
Just one.
Oh, just one. Okay. So we can do at 11.
Okay, that was my experience with Batman. In the last few days, more agents have been popping up with more legitimate sounding, reasonable prices to stay here in Bali. They'll be able to help you fulfill all the necessary requirements, and also they'll be able to help you get a sponsor. You need someone here who's local and Indonesian, has at least, I believe, $1,500 in their bank account, and is willing to basically vouch for you. Like if you do something wrong, you commit a crime, you overstay different things, this person can end up on the hook for your actions. Lots and lots of visa agents exist here in Bali. There's one that kind of kept popping up though, that I decided, let me go and just check it out. It's around the corner from my villa, and let's see if these guys are legit. So here's option number 2, using a visa agent. All right, so here's the deal. It seems like things are in a bit of like a pause mode right now, like a wait and see.
Us, we try follow the rule from the system, from the government.
Given my information to the guys here at Bali Visa Agency, hopefully they come through on their August 6th-ish, as soon as things open kind of thing. Okay, let's talk about the third option. The third option is you could actually do this yourself. Now, I didn't personally do this, but I'm seeing reports on Facebook, at least one that has popped up recently, of someone who went to the immigration office after first making and receiving a confirmed appointment. You bring your Indonesian sponsor with you, as well as all the necessary documents, which is right here. These are the documents that you need. These are all the things you need. And hypothetically, you could do this for as little as 200,000 Indonesian rupiah, which is a fraction of what most visa agents are charging, and definitely a fraction of what the special connection visa agents are charging. So this would be the way that will take some of your time. It might take driving out of the way to a further away visa office. At this time, it looks like the person who did this only was able to get this done in Jimbaran, which I believe is near Uluwatu. So it might take some time, but you could save a lot of money. If there's 2 or more people who are trying to do this, doing this together might make a lot more sense, because you're going to save those fees several times over. And if you have an Indonesian sponsor that does meet the requirements, why not give it a shot? There's no reason why you can't try option 3 and then jump back to option 2. Me personally, I think I'm going to stick it out with option 2. I know right now it seems like there's more confusion than answers even for the visa agents here, but I personally don't want to do this on my own. It seems like something that's really important, and the fees were very reasonable in my opinion to just have this done and not have to stress as much about it. What the deadline is that we all have to leave, maybe it's August 11th, maybe it's August 20th, nobody really seems to know, but I have faith that this is all just going to work out somehow, and it's just part of the magic of being here in Bali. If you have any more tips, or if anything that I said has changed completely by the time this video comes out, which we're going to try and get it out ASAP, please leave some comments below. And if you're watching this video, be sure to look at the comments and engage down there. This is a little bit different than a normal video where we want the comments to be a true resource to everybody who's in this situation. But yeah, just go ahead and leave some comments down below, and we'll hopefully all help each other out. All right guys, thanks again for watching. If you want to see more of my time here in Bali, Indonesia, be sure to catch my other videos and subscribe to this channel. Hopefully I'll still be here along with you, happy, safe, and healthy, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.